getting right into it, we have another deck suggestion by Vegeta Ultra Instinct. Right away before we even get into the video, I want to say that I'm very fond of this team. Very good one that he put together. This is a team that I would probably brainstorm. You know, given if I had more time to do so and mess around more with Colosseum, but I don't. But anyway, really awesome team he came up with. This is the setup he had me go with. The defensive version of Vados. She's all duped out into HP. She's got defense up forward, defense up second, ultimate gauge down every turn. Next we've got Super Saiyan 3 Bardock, the attack variant, with attack up second, attack damage. Not really sure what the M stands for. Well, anyway, it's ADM up second and defense up second. We have the attack variant of Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, which I agree with. That is, to me, the better version anyway. And I have him equipped with ADM up second and defense up second. And I'm not sure if it was just an oversight or a typo, but Vegeta Ultra Instinct recommended I put on attack up second. That's all well and good, but that is a flat 1000 increase, whereas ADM up second is a 20% boost. So going second, it's going to... Let's just do some quick math here. So there's a flat 1000, right? There's nearly 8000 attack right off the bat. So ADM up second, that's going to add on, multiply 200 times 8, essentially. So 5 right there, that's already 1000. And then another 600, so 1600. That's certainly higher than attack up, second. So with that out of the way, that is why I went with that. Same thing here with Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. Again, I don't know if it was an oversight, and I'm not trying to put him on the spot or anything like that, so don't worry about that. For all I know, it very well could have been a typo. But anyway, the attack damage up second, or rather ADM up second, is going to do a lot more than attack up second. Just because of how significant of a percentage boost it is, so that's why I went with those instead. And they both have defense up second and ultimate gauge on every turn. And he's recommended one of my favorite, one figures actually, the speed version of Jiren. All due down to speed, which is pretty dang good. I would say that's really solid overall. Me personally, I would put that into attack, but again, that's just me and my other preference. If anything, this might actually be somewhat better, because he's going to be constantly gaining attack anyway, and he's going to have that speed to help him out more against, enemy L1 figures and things like that. So that's actually a very good idea, and I agree with it. So let's get right into it. And one thing I want to state really quick before I even get into this, I am very fond of it just for the fact that it has coverage all across the board. I can't stress enough how much that is really important to me when it comes to Hero Colosseum. I mean, what do I know though? I'm not really that big into the competitive scene. I watch a lot of it, and yeah, I have the tools to have probably the best figures. I'm not that good at it. I would say I'm decent at it, if anything. Definitely not average or subpar. I have quite a bit of experience in this. Of course, RNG can also always screw you over though, so... So let's begin with this. And of course, I am going to go out spot here, but I'm aiming to go second anyway. And this is actually somewhat similar to one of my teams I've already got. I've already shown it. A bunch of the figures you're seeing here are actually already a part of that team. except, you know, there's a Piccolo instead of Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. I like this team a lot, though. It has a lot of really, really hard attack units. I would say the only real... the only one that's really gonna hit not very hard at all is probably Vados. So overall, very, very nice deck. A couple of things that I might do if I were to run a similar deck to this. I would possibly, I mean, probably not, just because, you know, the idea is to go second and build up your team. You could potentially, for more protection if you wanted, replace the Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta with Final Explosion Blue Evolution Vegeta, the HP variant. That could actually work out pretty well, too. Just an idea. And to me, I'm paranoid, and I also like to, you know, protect my master and whatnot. So, while Jiren is one of my favorite units, if you had someone like the Dragon Ball Super Trunks figure, that would protect your master, whether he's on the field, you know, with units, with other units, I should say, or by himself. So, he might be kind of better in that regard. But again, you know, just spitballing ideas on how you might be able to change the deck a bit. And speaking of which, turns out that I was right. We are getting Majub for this next upcoming DLC. Kind of a shame about Topo. I mean, I personally am not too interested in Topo. And I know a lot of people might not agree with it. I would personally rather get Android 21 anyway, because she's just gorgeous as hell, so why not? One thing I don't agree with, though, is her outfits files that were Japanese exclusive originally. Those are already in the game, and I've even got that outfit too already. I could show it off if anyone wants to even see it. So I don't know why we're getting two versions of the same outfit again. It's going to be with the coat, and then there's going to be a gold version of it. And apparently there's also going to be, like, from the recent scan, a gold version of, you know, Majub's outfit. So, really don't know what that's about. I mean, it makes sense, though. We already have Majub's outfit. I think that's the only thing we can really could do. I know it's technically not Majub either. That's more of like a fan term. I think the translation says that it's actually Super Oob. Which doesn't make sense when you think about it because, you know, Dragon Ball GT and Dragon Ball Super, two completely different things, but I digress. In my opinion, both are good in their own rights, but to me, neither of them came as close as Z, because Z was just amazing. I'm not saying Z was perfect, but I still think it was much better. And as always, Jiren hits like a freaking monster. I didn't even expect him to do that much. 20k, I mean, holy hell, dude. Suppose it also helps that I was, you know, building him up a couple times. Hey, can I just say one thing about these free battles? No, why didn't we get a free battle against Blue Evolve Vegeta? I think that would have been pretty cool. We have one against Ultra Instinct Goku, so why not Blue Evolve Vegeta? Well, hopefully they capitalize on that in the next update. Because I'm going to be kind of bugged if we don't get that. Going to be a little mad, not going to lie. Yeah, you know what? We've already done the God of Vegeta free battle recently, so let's just go back to the Super Saiyan 4. One other thing I will say about switching up the blue Vegeta for potentially the HP variant of the Final Explosion Blue Evolved, that might work out in your favor because it's going to help you start to speed out your... outspeed your opponent that much faster. Again, though, just spitballing. The team is ridiculously powerful as is. It's amazing, dude. Very good suggestion. You know, I don't know to put Gogeta out in front instead. Because I forget how he usually starts with these turns here. That's good, I think. And by the way, if anyone's trying to get to level 99 in Hero Colosseum super quick, this is actually the best free battle, at least in my opinion, to do that with. You come in here with a attack Champa and 2 speed Super Vegito, and especially if you have them all duped out into attack entirely, and you give them all, definitely give one of them ult gauge down every turn, so you don't have to, you know, wait for that animation for the opponent getting an ultimate at the end of, I think it was either turn 1 or turn 2. But anyway, you give them all ADM up A and attack up A, they're going to melt the opponent in just 2 turns, unless Vegeta trolls you and stacks twice, which he rarely ever does. So it's actually very quick and easy to rack up the EXP here. There are other methods to doing it, that is the fastest one, I think, though. Because the EXP payout you get here is really good. And one thing I do want to point out before I continue this free battle, I'm not sure a lot of people are aware of this, but this is actually something I learned thanks to our buddy Unleashed. So, how it works with the character skills is they activate in the order that you put them in. So if you have the multipliers on before the addition, it's not going to be as much as it could be if you had it the other way around. So you want the addition first, and then you want the multiplication after. So, like right here is a good example. You want the STA up 01 first, and then it's going to get multiplied 2 times over. So that would bring his attack to, let's say, how much would that be? Okay, that'd be like 5,200. And then that would get multiplied 2 times over. And that speed would get multiplied 3 times. And that also stacks with his trigger square. It's insane. Anyway, that's enough dawdling there. And one thing I also want to get into is I'm perfectly fine with receiving dislikes, if any. What I'd like to know, though, is if you're going to leave a dislike, what didn't you like about it? What do you think I could do to improve the video? Because I don't mind constructive criticism, as long as it's, you know, constructive. Aside from that, though, I don't take any of that to heart. It's just a bunch of 1s and 0s. It's really no big deal. And I think sometime in the near future I'm going to show off the Marvel vs. Capcom Maximum Mugen thing that Pizza High 5 did. I left a link to that in one of my previous vids. I'll go ahead and leave it, you know, for this one here again. But I'm going to be doing that soon, because that game is a lot of fun. I would highly recommend checking it out. It's free, you have nothing to lose at all. And just a lot to gain. It's so much fun. Well, anyway, that is going to do it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.